As far as being a creator, a shop owner, or whatever, someone who makes something, as far as protecting your designs, I advise against putting any energy into protecting your designs, unless it's already showing to prove financial success. People will only steal what's working well. So a big misconception is people get really attached to early ideas and they'll start putting all this money into like patents and this or that. And it's really a waste of time because let's say I put 20 grand into protecting an idea and someone starts stealing it, I actually have to spend money to protect it further. It costs money to actually police that. So if you're creative, make more ideas. Realize that if you know the right price for your ideas and you know that you're the source of those ideas, you'll always make more ideas. The people stealing ideas, they won't make more ideas. They have to be successful in stealing multiple ideas. And if they are, they're also doing a lot of work too. So it's weird. I have some weird respect in some weird way for people who are able to take ideas, synthesize them in a new way, and make them successful. So I never worry about stealing. As far as like people taking advantage of me as an artist and what I'm capable of, that also is my responsibility. So someone will come in and ask a bunch of questions about the process or resources, and because of my character, I'll just lay it all on the line for them. Sometimes they'll just take that and never come back and never make anything. So one thing a young person could do is establish what you're making or what you're offering and put a price on it. First way to do it is per hour. Like if you are a painter or you make jewelry out of whatever, give yourself an hourly wage that's reasonable, that allows you to price whatever you're doing and make it at least affordable for someone. If they're not buying what you're doing, you're either going to have to find cheaper material or you're going to have to pay yourself less. Putting a price to your work is usually difficult for people because they have a hard time realizing that it's all made up. So like even when they go into like Nordstrom or whatever and they look at a product, the product costs something. They don't know the formula usually for how it's priced up. And then once they do know that formula and they understand the cost of that thing, they're completely confused as to why someone would buy it for that much more. It's very arbitrary. You know, I could say, I want to pay myself $20 an hour for my work. So I do that. Something that I make out of like silver costs this much and I'm going to mark it up this much. You understand that when you're selling it, if you're in business, you're selling it for more, and the customer is agreeing to buying it for that much more. So I think what I'm getting to is that remove the guilt and shame about pricing your stuff. Just price it. Price it high. See what happens. Start higher. That's my advice. If I were to go back and talk to myself at 15 and give myself advice, I would say try as many things as possible because most of them won't be the right things for you, but you won't know that until you do them. And when you do find the thing that's right for you, that eventually won't be the right thing for you, because everything changes. So forget this idea that of permanence, that you're going to find the solution to your life and do what you want, and all of a sudden your life is set and your business is set, and it's non-linear. It's always changing. The external's changing, the internal's changing. So don't get caught into, don't define what you think is going to happen. Otherwise, it just leads to upset and discomfort.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.